Oh, this guy's coming over. Do you want to deal with him or what?
Yeah. Give me a sec. Oh, he's gonna munch me.
Whoa,
Just
yeah.
kidding.
Look at that.
Bro, he's really hell-bent on you. Can I just run through him real quick? Please respawn and go away.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
good. So you're kind of in like a floating animation for your running.
Let me respawn.
It's like you're floating on the air.
I'm a flying Dilo. I'm flying high. On my little Lamborghinis.
There you go.
You don't want to run after me, dude. I'll do the same thing. Okay. So the concept of this ride is basically you stay in Z-step the entire time.
Really?
And you're
Okay.
only going to Z-step, and if you want to move, you are going to tap shift very quickly. I don't mean like hold it down for like quickly. I mean you're going to barely tap that bitch, and if you want to go faster, you're going to just tap it really quickly, but you're going to like barely tap it. Like here in Z-step,
Yep.
you're like barely tapping the fucking shift. You want to go faster, tap it more.
Got it. Okay.
The second concept of this is you are not going to use arrow keys to turn. You're only going to use your mouse to turn. It's because when you use arrow keys to turn, if you... Here, let me stream on Discord real quick, because sometimes the it won't show
For sure.
when someone else is watching. Okay. Just let me know when you can see.
Okay, I can see.
Okay. So when I turn with the mouse, see how my tail curves in towards my face and my whole body leans?
Yes.
Yeah, so my tail is like curving towards my head.
Got it.
When you turn with arrow keys, your whole body basically just straightens out and goes diagonal.
Yeah.
Now, this is really good when you're juking, because it basically lets you like snap around real quick and avoid the bite with your whole body. But when you're trying to ride, it's really fucked up, because basically it straightens your whole body out and sticks your tail into that Rex's mouth.
Got it.
So this whole ride is going to be in Z-step like this, turning with the arrow key, and as the Rex turns and moves, you're literally just going to tap shift while staying right inside the leg. And you're going to want to keep your shoulder, like your back, right above my arms. If you're to draw a line from my elbows up to the top of my back, you're going to want that fucking part of your body directly underneath the Rex's like hips. I wouldn't say like their gooch in between their asshole and their dick. You want it like right in there. With your tail sticking out. With your tail sticking out. The left side I like to, when the Rex is turning left, and then when they're turning right, I just stick my tail out the right side. And you want to use the mouse, because then you can turn inside that left hitbox without your tail sticking out into their mouth. Because the minute you try to use the arrow keys to turn like that, your tail's gonna go right into those chompers.
Got it.
So let me stop streaming, and I've been playing Utah for a little bit, so pardon me if I'm rusty, but I'd like you to face me down and try to launch me.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
Okie doke. So try to kill you as best I can, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Wow. That's pretty convincing.
So I'm going to respawn as a Rex, and I would like you to practice that on me.
Okay. Wow. That was intense. Jesus. Okay.
Yeah, I know it's incredibly infuriating.
Well, it's like nothing works. Like, it's like nothing works.
You'd like to come over here, sir?
Yeah.
So, yeah, positioning wise,
Uh-huh.
you just want to put your shoulders right in my leg, like right in the side of my thigh, because you want to be under my hips.
Got it.
And now when I start Z-stepping in a circle,
Yep.
you're in Z-step, and you want to keep your shoulders, you want to be in my leg. So a little farther forward, and a little bit deeper in.
Okay. It's you're kind of lagging through a few times.
I'm lagging?
A little bit. It's like super stuttering, like stutter stepping.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, one other thing is, so you know how Rexes have that bullshit sprint bite where they can like sprint forward
Yeah.
and like, behind them, and
Slide
it's like
tackle.
the Dictate of Death? No, not the slide tackle, but like the fart of death, where they kind of like do one of these and it kills anything behind them.
Huh. Really? Okay.
Well, I was gonna say that the science behind that is basically so on the client side and the server side, you basically, or yeah, on the host side, or which would be the game itself, the server, and then the client side, which is you. There's a little bit, there's ping, like the input you put in isn't immediately going to the server, like it takes time to get there and come back.
Right.
So what they do to like reduce the stutteriness of the game is they have kind of like a almost like a prediction program going on, where basically the game goes, oh, he's holding W, he's walking in a straight line. So on the server, we're going to predict that he's going to keep going in that straight line until we receive an input otherwise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Got it.
So when you sprint in a circle and you're using the mouse to look and you're not using arrow keys, then the game sees that as, okay, this guy is sprinting in a straight line, and on your screen you're moving in a circle, but on the server side there hasn't been an update yet.
Yeah.
So you ever be in a deathmatch or something and you're running in a circle and your screen starts stuttering and your frames drop?
Yep.
And then you'll be glitched out and like you'll be biting the Dilo, but the Dilo will actually be behind you, but on your screen he's in front of you. That's that disconnect. And so on the Dilo screen, they'll be biting you your ass, but on your screen it'll be your face and you can just chomp them. So yeah, that's a thing. So the minute your screen starts stuttering, I'd pull out and reset if I were you.
Got it.
I found that biting the ground twice works. It also works when like there's this weird glitch sometimes by the beach that'll pull you into the water. It fixes that too. I've only encountered it on the test levels. I mean the sandbox V3. But yeah, it's a weird thing. Anywho, I just thought I'd share that little brief
thanks.
tidbit that I found out with you, because it helped me understand, like, basically, okay, the stuttering basically means they're ahead of where they actually are because they're not syncing up with the server. So I want to pull out and reset, or like play it safe and start riding the outside edge.
Got it.
I mean,
for sure.
Anyway.
So you're kind of studying right now a little bit. Okie doke.
Oh, sir.
Oof.
It's okay.
So earlier or later for the juke? Or not using arrow keys for the juke?
No, I use arrow keys for the juke. I kind of wait till almost the last minute to hit the juke. Only thing is I don't know, it didn't really seem like you tried to juke on my screen. It looked like you were just trying to run across in front of me.
Oh. Okay.
But I did also try to intercept you. Yeah, like that.
Oh.
That left bite was bullshit. That shouldn't have killed me.
Okay.
And now you got two other Dilos helping you too.
Okay, I guess that's they want.
That was really gay. If you want, I'll freaking let you get into position before we start.
No, I mean I want to practice my jukes also. It's it's important for me. I died to an acro that I was killing because of that juke. So I'd like to try it out, and I'd like to get footage of what it looks like for me.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still kind of stuttering a little bit.
There's no chat on this server.
Okay.
Okay.
Do these guys?
Yeah, I really don't want to have to kill this juke in.
Yo, hello guys.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Invite me, invite me.
We're doing a training session actually.
What?
Yeah.
We're currently doing a training session in a sandbox server right now. We're not in game.
For Dilos.
Okay.
Sorry, mate.
Don't worry.
We'll be in later though. I definitely want to play. Want to apply my skills.
I am at Greg Falls, so I'm gonna log. Wait for you guys. We killed Dr. Rex earlier yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, he was begging like, please, Dilo, no.
But we killed him anyway.
But yeah, he died of bleeding. Me and Dragonfly, we gave him 10 bites and let him bleed out.
Nice.
Okay. Well, I killed the spoon and the other Dilo. So
amazing.
If you'd like to practice now.
Yeah, I think that's a good time.
Dilos are fucking broken.
Alright, ready?
Get deeper in. You don't want to be touching my leg, you want to be in there. Oh, that friendly fire, what is it?
We are kind of
On my screen, you're in there, dude. If anything, I'd push a little bit deeper in my hips rather than normal. Other than that.
Oh! Okay. So, on my screen you're kind of jittering and stuttering around. So I can't tell which direction you're facing because you're kind of floating on the air.
Let's hop in a different deathmatch server then if it's being like that.
Yeah. Can you respawn like one more time or walk around and see if you're moving?
Yeah, sure. And then on my screen, what I thought killed you was I was turning left while biting, and I was Z-stepping, and then I started trotting while turning, and then I started Z-stepping again real quick. Keep turning, but try to turn a little tighter to catch your tail.
Got it.
I thought that's what got you.
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't see any of your behavior at all because it was just a rigid frame stuttering back and forth.
That's lame.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I was aiming for your legs, just being inside your legs anyway.
Just
you were doing a good job.
One question. Clever Diversion is a Dilo, and what is the other one?
Rex.
Nice.
Yeah. Rex practice.
I was on 3 bleed third screen, just so you know.
Oh, excellent. Thank you. Yeah.
It should take 180 bites, but bleed or sorry, not 180. That's a Utah. Should take no wait, is it 180? Hold up.
This guy wants to die. Look out, deceitful. He wants to practice too, probably.
That's cool. I'll go against both you guys as long as you get in on the ride and he doesn't friendly fire you again.
For sure.
I only have one tip for you if you're playing Dilos against Rexes. That is, don't ride tail. Don't try to do it.
Yeah, it's kind of glitchy still. It's like glitching around. All right. But let's try it one more time and then we'll go. Okay, wow. All right, let's get it a shot.
So what killed him on my screen was I was Z turning and then un-Z turning and then Z turning and un-Z turning while turning to the left. And so
Right.
instead of walking a perfect circle, I was walking more of a triangular oval.
Nice.
And, that's what ended up getting him. So
Okay.
the way to counter that is I would push deeper into the torso while riding.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
2 bleed, almost second screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, this server is bullshit.
Yeah, you're lagging quite a bit there. Let's try something else.
That can't be fun at all. Or even constructive.
Yeah. Teaches bad habits.
Yeah. Let's see, Sandbox server. The Nublar one hasn't really been lagging today if you want to try that one. It's just there's a lot of people on, so there's gonna be interruptions.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, I think I got the theory. At this point, it's, the practice, right?
Mm-hmm. So do you want to hop in another deathmatch, or do you just want to go into the server then?
Sure. There's a Paradise Island deathmatch test server. Is 4 people and 64 ping. Paradise Island deathmatch test. I mean, you could also just try it in the game. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Paradise training or Paradise test?
It says Paradise Island deathmatch test server.
Okay, I'm in.
All right, Paradise Island. Yeah, if I could just get one successful one, I think that would.
Yeah, we'll clip the other ones out of the stream.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, where are you at? Oh, I see you.
Yeah. You wanna head towards that corner?
Sure.
Any lagging or stuttering?
Nope, it seems really smooth. 44 ping, it says. 144 frames per second.
Cool. Real quick, if you want to hop on me, and get your positioning.
Oh, sure. Yeah, with no bites.
Yeah. No bites.
No bites. Okay, so let's see.
So I'm gonna Z turn left. You're a little far back. You want to be in my hips, closer to the head, a lot closer to the head. Yeah, around there, if not even a little closer.
Wow, really? Okay.
Like, by closer, I mean a little farther to your left, like a little bit more forward on my body.
Forward on the body.
Because right now, on my screen, when I'm looking down, it looks like you're clipping into... It looks like you're, like, underneath my tail. Yeah, that's where you want to be. Like, right there. But on the inside of the turning circle, you want to stay in there.
Like this?
Yeah.
I feel like my head is in your head's hitbox.
Well, for a second now it just was.
Okay.
But Yeah, so when you stop, if I stop like this to try to bite down,
Yeah.
if you feel that you're too far forward, it's okay to Z turn around like that. I wouldn't straighten out to come out the tail because it would put your tail in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
But if you just want to turn full circle and maybe tap shift real quick to, you know, make your circle a little bit more of an oval to come around behind,
Got it.
that could help. If I bite down right now,
Nope.
oh, that did actually get you, Rip. I was gonna
Okay.
say it looks iffy, but you should be safe. I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh.
I just want to help. I don't want to be a dick.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
The best way to help him is let him experience a few lives of Dilos.
That's right. Tyler life. Okay.
I lost like 5 or 6 Dilos. Yeah. And still losing.
Alright. Oh shit.
Straight lines. I could have munched your tail. Remember, straight lines away.
Got it.
Stay in that golden circle. You want to be like 2.5 Rex lengths away if you're not in ambush.
Got it.
Oh, you're coming in for the juke. Okay, I see that intent. Alright. Cocky Rex player, I'll challenge it. Going for the sprint.
Ah, fuck.
So
Damn it.
you went a little too far to one side and then tried to cross a little too late. Try running down the middle
Okay.
and keeping me guessing which direction you're going to go and then go the opposite direction you think I'm going. So you don't have to commit to one side and try to fake them out. You can just run down the middle and then pick a side.
Okay.
I like that confidence, so
Alright. Yeah, yeah. We got the
I'm
Yeah, I
just
just-
gonna slide through my straight line. Oh, sorry.
I really want to work on my juking also. Like the kind of Alright. Let's
Remember,
try.
you're juking with the arrow keys, not with the keyboard. So it's more of like a boom, boom kind of motion. Boom, 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 boom. So that you kind of wobbled an S in front of me. If I was going in a straight line, you would have crossed my face.
Okay.
Try going straight towards my face, and then just kind of boom, boom in a zigzag. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Exactly. But if you run through the left side, try to keep going past my tail before turning around. That way you don't accidentally get caught in the hitbox.
Oh, okay. Going past the tail straight and then turn like a J.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you go on the right side, you should be safe to just loop immediately into the
Right then.
body. It's just a little risky.
Yeah. Let's see. Sometimes it feels slow. Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's my frames or what. It's like,
I'll meet you halfway. Is that a little,
Okay,
just a
there you
little
go.
faster? Remember Z-step always. Always Z-step.
Got it.
Tapping sprint. Teeny taps. Okay, I'm gonna turn to the left now. No changes in pace.
nope.
You just want to stay in there.
Ah.
Oh,
Okay.
was I
Let's-
stuttering?
No. Was I too far outside?
It was hard to tell because I was looking from my camera angle. I could just see your head peeking out of the other side of my body.
Okay.
But oh yeah, I guess I don't know if I told you this, but when you're looking with the mouse and you're doing the Z step,
Yep.
you generally always want your camera facing wherever the Rex is going.
Okay.
So that way you're automatically turning in the direction the Rex is going, and at the same time you're keeping your body out of its mouth.
Okay.
So if I'm turning to the left, you want to like have your camera also turning to the left, you know,
Got it.
instead of doing lots of adjustments.
F.
Do you want me to bite when we do the juke?
Sure, yeah. Try your best to get me on the juke, and I need to learn how to juke, actually.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get you, but I'm not gonna try to counter a juke.
Okay.
Start sprinting farther away,
Got
a
it.
little bit farther away, and then when you start sprinting farther away, also, don't try to like change your direction too much while you're sprinting at my face. Just sprint in a beeline, because when you start trying to zigzag in front of me, one, I can just slide through it because I'm a big chunky boy,
Yeah.
and then two, it also slows you down in your overall coverage of ground.
Okay.
So I'd start sprinting right about there. Nice. Do you want to keep trying that?
Sure. Here, just yeah. Check the bites now.
Sorry. Let's see. You seem to be a little far forward.
Okay.
Remember, shoulders under the hips, not hips under hips.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoulders.
Hips under hips would probably be like only if I was crouching, and then you'd want to get like all the way up in that bitch.
Okay.
But, yeah, shoulders under hips.
Got it.
Now if I bite down,
Yep.
bite to the left, bite to the right, bite left, bite right.
Yep.
And then this is looking directly back at you, not looking down.
Got it. Okay. Wow. Still a little nerve-wracking, but sure. You know, that's
Yeah, it's a little terrifying.
getting used to it is the best part. You know. Oh shit.
You really like to play Dilos, don't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Welcome to hell, my friend. Only Dilos player comes to hell.
That's right.
And then if it's a little smoother, this is the speed change I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's...
As long as you stay tight, it shouldn't be an issue, but if you start lagging behind, then that's when I'll be able to catch your tail.
Got it.
And be careful of direction changes. Just keep your mouse pointing where I'm looking.
I feel like if I put my mouse where you're looking, I'm gonna go inside your circle, like in front of you. Like, you know, like because you're looking this way. If I look that way and press W, won't I go like not inside your hips and instead like way out here and then inside your circle?
Yeah, I'm giving you bad advice. I guess instead of turning where I'm looking, it's more like if I'm looking and going here to the left, you'd want to be looking like slightly,
Okay.
I guess, like to the right of where I'm going. That way you stay inside me, but at the same time you're still turning to the left. You know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah.
As long as you stay, like, I guess the proper phrasing would be as long as you stay turning in the direction that I'm turning with your mouse.
Got it.
You want to be, the thing is you want your tail to be as curled to your head as possible.
Okay.
Or facing, or as parallel to my tail as possible.
Got it.
You don't want it going in my mouth. And then the deeper you go in me, the, like, I guess not as far your tail sticks out. I don't know how to say that in English.
Yeah, absolutely. I get it. The model. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And don't ever come out of Z-step when you're doing this.
Okay.
For some reason, it like instantly claps you. I don't know why.
For sure.
It might be that whole like prediction update thing in the server.
Yeah.
But... Oh, I caught your tail. Do you want to come in as a Rex and I'll get in this spot, and then and that way you can just see it, maybe from a different perspective without me fighting.
Here's what I'm having problems with right now is I I feel like the tail ride position is good until you do an extended left turn. With an extended left turn, I end up going perpendicular to your turning body because I'm lagging behind in Z-step. You are moving faster than I am, and I'm not like going deep enough into the way that your body is transitioning.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So I'm ending up like flat perpendicular.
So what I'm doing to catch up and to stay in is I'm just tapping shift
To get even further
I'm tapping
in.
shift to get further in is
Okay.
I'm just tapping shift with my pinky, really quick taps, lots of them. That way it's not long enough to straighten out your body, because you know when you sprint your body naturally straightens out. It's not enough to straighten out your body, but it's enough to speed up and widen your circle a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing the transition. Alright, so let's start with the left-hand tail ride. And then let's do that. Alright, so...
Do you want me to bite? Z-step or not Z-step?
Yeah.
Which one?
Try to kill me as much as you can.
Oh, okay. Just turning left?
Yep, or I mean both.
So this is an extended Z-step left.
Ah,
Oh, I ended up getting you, but you were on me for a while.
okay.
It'll take practice, of course, but you're getting the concept down.
Alright.
I might just be a bad teacher at the moment. It's been a
No,
long
it's
day.
okay. I mean, so the idea... I think
The
is
idea
solid,
is
but I caught myself getting more and more perpendicular again. Because, like, in the left turn, like, I feel like I'm like, oh, my shoulder's in your thighs, right? Like, I'm right here. But then when I turn, the tail, the very tip of the tail still goes into the left hitbox.
I wish I could like draw a picture and show you like with lines and shit for hitboxes.
Yeah.
Fuck, do I have a program for that?
Well, I mean, the solution for me is to just get further in, but of course, if you transition to the right side, then you can go in at the right. Sticky Utah, his advice is like attack the right foot, the back of the right foot. But of course, Utahs are smaller.
Mm-hmm. So the back of the right foot is a really good ride, and when the Rex is going in a straight line, that's normally where I tend to go. And if they're doing like, oh. I swear to God, dude, you have the worst luck in the world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to be in the spot.
It's not you. I don't know what's going on, because like you saw it. I rode you to freaking death with bites.
Uh-huh. Alright, so let's do it again.
Before hopping on me, before you hop on. So when the Rex is doing like shit like this, that's when I'd hop on like the right leg, but I'd be lagging kind of back, so I'm like more biting like the base of the tail.
Sure. So like further back, like even like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Carefully don't get brake checked. Just little taps of shift.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, I caught you on the right side again. This shit's bullshit, dude.
Well, that's the thing is, I feel like if I'm too far back, they can just do that left turn swing.
I don't know, the way when I'm doing it, I try to get deep in there, and I just like, I know it's kind of like freaking nerve-wracking, but I just hit that like smooth Z turn left inside the Rex's leg. and then when I start sliding back towards the tail, I know that's a danger zone because towards the tail is towards the mouth. So
When he turns.
yeah, when it's turning towards the tail is towards the mouth.
Wow.
So
Okay.
up towards the chest is away from the mouth, ironically. So
All right.
as soon as I start sliding back, I just tap shift to try to get back up there in the leg, like up in the hips and shit.
Yep.
Underneath the belly button or the gooch. Or
Where's your
whatever.
camera? Is it straight down? Do you put it straight down, or do you aim forwards?
I'm at like a 45-degree angle looking
Okay.
down.
Yeah. All right.
So right now it looks to me like you're a little far back.
Okay.
I would slide forward a bit. So see on my right side how my right leg is forward, my left leg is back.
Yep.
I would clip into that right leg so that like that's where your torso should be.
Okay. Got it.
Clip into that right leg at like a 90-degree angle to my body, but with your tail a little bit more towards the back and your head a little bit towards the front.
Okay. So
And then just try to stay like that.
right leg, shoulders in.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. Maybe with your tail a little back and your head a little bit more forward, and then if you turn your head to the left, I shouldn't be able to bite you.
All right.
So it looks like your hips are under mine. I might be able to hit your head, but I hope not.
Okay. Hold on. How's that?
So here, hold up. So I don't know what it looks like on your screen, but on my screen it shows you're like under my legs right now.
Okay. Here, show the other side.
So it looks like you're like
Okay.
right in between and under my legs. Try to clip directly into the leg, like you're walking into the right leg. Like right in the middle of the leg right here. Like right there is where your shoulders should be. Like,
Oh, okay.
yeah, like that. So now
Okay.
if I bite, and then if you look to your left, when I bite I shouldn't hit you.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to turn a right hand circle, and I want you to just work on staying in that spot by Z turning. Just stay in Z turn and turn with me.
Okay.
And you should be able to turn a circle inside mine and stay pretty much in that spot, except you might start sliding back a little bit, and we start
Sure.
sliding back towards the tail is towards the mouth. So
Got
you
it.
want to tap shift to get back into that spot again.
Okay.
But I'm going to turn to the right now. So just try to stay like in that leg a little bit forward. It should feel like wrong how forward you are
Okay.
in the body. So now if I bite, God, I hope I don't kill you, because
That's okay.
every other time I've been like, so when I bite it shouldn't hit you, and then I hit you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm not going to drag bite, but I'm going to switch directions.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, turning left now. So when I turn left, if you just stand still for a split second, I should like present that hip, and then you just go, and then you just gotta get back in that leg.
So do you want to be in the right leg or the left leg?
The left leg now.
Okay,
You switch
left leg.
sides, so
Got
you want
it.
to be in the left leg now.
Okay.
And I go a little bit more forward, because when I'm stepping forward, I'm stepping like a lot far in front of your body, and then my knee is like hitting your body. Okay, now I look like I'm walking on you. So,
Okay.
yeah, just stay forward. Your head should be like in front of my right leg, and your butt should be sticking out of my left leg.
Got it.
I'm gonna start biting to the left.
All right.
I pray that it doesn't kill you. You're a little far back. Okay, there we go. Remember to get deep in there. Because the shallower you are, the more your tail sticks out. And then I can try to reach it with my teeth.
Right. Okay. Alright, so
When I'm tapping shift, I'm tapping like this fast. I'm going like tap 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 tap.
got it. Okay. Yeah, I was putting my feet close to your feet. Like, is that... Do you pay attention to where your feet are relative to their feet, or do you just pay attention to the shoulders?
I mostly am looking at like the top of the back. It's more of a like instinctive thing than like me checking measurements. But I mean,
Right.
it's like this feels right, and then that's where I go.
Okay.
I'm sorry, that's incredibly unhelpful. But,
No, it's I mean, yeah, it's practice.
yeah.
So for that one, like clearly, was I too far to the side or too far back?
What it seemed to me is that you weren't like being as smooth with your turn. It seemed
Right.
like your turn was very choppy, and so you're starting to lag behind and then shoot forward and lag behind and shoot forward instead of just staying consistently in. And so what
Right.
I think killed you is one of the times you were lagging back before shooting in. I think that's what got you. Because right now you're like, you press shift, and then you press it again, and then you press it again. There you go, you're pressing it faster.
Okay.
See how that like
Yeah.
keeps your tail curved in, and it keeps you in the spot too.
How do you not run out of mouse space on your mouse board to keep turning left?
Hannah's at work until 8. Sorry. That was my roommate. He was asking about my buddy I go to the gym with.
For sure.
So I have my mouse set on max sensitivity, so I only have to move it a little bit to turn. And then this is a very dangerous part about this whole ride is resetting your mouse.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is something you're gonna have to do. I try to time it between bites and just really quickly snap over, but normally when I'm running in to do this ride, my mouse is all the way on the left side of my fucking mouse
Yeah.
pad.
Okay, got it.
And it's on max sensitivity, and I'm just like slowly moving it left. I'll let you know when I run out of freaking mouse pad. Oh, I moved too far to the left. Oh, by the way, I am turning with my mouse. So.
For sure.
And then once I get about here, I don't want to lift up my whole arm to keep doing the ride. So I'll just real quick pop my mouse over.
So the top of your back clipping into the legs?
Yeah, when I switched directions, I saw what you were doing for a sec, and it looked right. Let me see if I can turn with my camera looking at you. Okay, there we go. So I'd go a little bit more forward on the body, because right now you're like underneath my tail. You want to go oh sorry, fuck, I fucked that up. You want to go farther up the torso. So right now you're just going deeper in, but you're staying under the tail. Try to get, farther up the torso. Yeah. And then if you're feeling uncomfortable and you need to pull out and reset, you can just Z-turn the opposite direction that I'm going, and run out the tail. You're good. Just be quick about it so I don't catch you when I come back around.
That's something I need to learn also, is how to escape. I died to a dibble trying to escape them, but I wasn't patient enough behind them. I was riding them effectively, but then they like gave a juke to the left. I tried to escape out to the right, and then they just got me on the right.
Like that, they snapped their head.
Yeah,
and did one of these.
They just like, I was left, I turned right, and then they snapped right and got me.
Honestly, the fact that you're riding a dibble amazes me, because a dibble turns on a fucking dime, and their head toss is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Because they can just snap. Their bodies are so small. They just snap.
Yeah, they just snap around.
In this kind of scenario, what I would do is don't be afraid, like in a situation like this, to just stop. Like, especially if I stop,
Yep.
you can stop. You don't have to like keep going and then get your bites, you know.
Yeah.
So like if you started Z-turning out now,
Yep.
the opposite direction of me, like, okay, you just got out right there. That was pretty quick.
Okay. So opposite direction getting out.
I'm sorry?
Opposite direction getting out.
Yeah, I always try to exit out the tail, and I try to turn into the body to exit out the tail. Just be careful that your tail doesn't fucking go in the Rex's mouth, because you don't want to be like clipped into the Rex going in a straight line with your tail just sticking out into their teeth, you know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah, try biting around, just so I can... Wow, that's
I can
really...
already tell that you're pretty far back.
Yeah.
Try to get, when you're doing the Z-turn, try to start it farther up, so you're not chasing my butt.
Start it farther.
Start it like mid-body. Like mid-body.
Okay.
So right now you're inside me, try starting at mid-body from the side, like, or horizontal. Like right there. And I'm gonna start turning and just Z-turn inside. Yeah, Z-turn in my circle. Because
Okay.
you're not chasing you're not chasing my tail. You're basically walking a smaller circle inside my circle, but keeping it wide enough that I don't catch up to you. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So now, if I bite, hopefully I don't hit you. Fuck yeah, dude. I saw you reset your mouse, your head snapped to the left for a sec. One good thing about holding W when you're looking is if you look a little like extra bit to the direction you're turning and then reset your mouse, it shouldn't alter your turn radius too much if you're quick enough.
Alright.
Because I'm resetting my... Oh, I just fucked up. I was gonna say I'm resetting my mouse now, so you can't tell, and then I turned the opposite direction when I reset my mouse like a fucking idiot. So you're a little far back. I might be able to hit your tail. Remember, you're not chasing my butt. You're walking a smaller circle inside my circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start biting to the left. Okay, I'm gonna uncrouch and start biting to the right.
Okay.
Going left now. Remember, towards the tail is towards the mouth.
Got it.
The tip of my tail is death because it curves towards my face and I'll hit you with my death part. Ironically, you want to be up near my head. Okay, I'm gonna start moving in S's.
Okay.
I'm gonna start moving in S's with the mouse.
Got it.
These ones are a little bit harder to counter. I'm holding W while looking backwards and then just changing what side my mouse is on to do this. I'm gonna turn to the right and I'm gonna alternate between Z step and not Z step.
Holy shit.
I'll
Okay.
start in not Z step so you can get used to that. So when I'm not in Z step, yeah, just get up in my butt. Because that you're gonna be basically pressing shift a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot longer positions of shift. Holding shift down a lot more.
Something sides. And if you feel uncomfortable, you can always pull out.
For sure.
Oh, I hit the edge. Was that the edge? Something just happened. My frames dropped. Real quick, body position check. I am facing the same direction you are, and you are clipped completely inside my body. Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
My frames dropped. I wanted to make sure it didn't desync.
For sure.
Alright. So I'm turning to the right, and I'm gonna start biting.
Ah.
Or that was the left, my bad.
Okay. No, it's all good. I was a little far back.
Dude, once you get this down, you're gonna be a fucking god.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I have already improved a lot
Oh yeah.
on just knowing where it's safe and where it's not safe.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, I'm still a little far back. I think I'm afraid of the head.
Don't be afraid of the head, because if you go too far forward and I stop, you're still not far enough up for me to actually hit you.
Got it. Yeah.
The worst thing I can do is change directions, but if I change directions, you're just already inside.
Yeah.
Now, if I was to change direction...
Oh. Okay. Whoops.
That's not on you. This shit's... I'm literally hitting you and just thinking, that's bullshit. That shouldn't have happened. And stand up now. I'm gonna start alternating speeds. Z step on.
Yep.
Remember to get farther up the torso. Then Z step off. Z step on. Z step off. Z step on. Z step off. Think of it as like there's a safe green zone right in my belly
this
button,
guy. Okay.
and you are chasing that green zone. So
Acro.
there's yeah, I see him.
Mr. Lizard.
I gave him a heart spin. He's unchained.
That's right. He's like, I know. Okay.
So yeah, just think my belly button is a safe zone. I'm a big kangaroo, and you just want to crawl in my pouch. You're gonna chase that pouch like a fucking magnet.
Got
and
it.
you want to stick on that pouch, and whether I'm going fast or slow, you want to just do everything you can to stay in that little green zone.
So put my shoulders still between, or my head in the belly button.
So your shoulders are like in my belly button right now.
Okay.
Just be in the green. You're in the green, you're safe. No matter which way I turn, you won't die as long as you're in the green. If you start lagging out of the green, going behind me, I'll catch you when I shift directions.
And when you turn.
The frames are dropping. You were killed by bullshit.
Okay.
That was a desync. How are you feeling?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I think I'm doing a lot better. It's when the alternate between normal step and Z step, I feel like I have to leave the shift on a little bit, longer than, it kind of jets me forward a little bit. So I'd like some practice with that. But
Okay.
aside from that, yeah. But yeah, as long as we keep on practicing and
if you need to friggin' Seiki Utah's not wrong. That right leg is a good thing to ride.
got
And
it.
if you're feeling uncomfortable, don't be afraid to
Just go
pop
back
up
there.
and just put your shoulder on that right leg. Because if you put your shoulder on that right leg,
It's a good spot.
you should be pretty safe. Because then even if I bite left, as long as you're staying in Z step, you won't overshoot into my mouth.
Got it.
So if I bite left, you're in the hole, you're in the green. And then if I change right, you're already in there. Whoa. My friend just dropped and I like glitched in a circle.
Okay.
You gotta keep in mind this game is broken as fuck.
All right. Oh, all right. Oh, I'm stuck. Okay. But that was good. That was pretty good.
That was really good. It got to the point where I thought to myself, alright, I'm gonna stop playing nice, I'm gonna actually try to kill this bastard. This guy. I was like, how is he not getting hit by that left side?
Yo. Good, man. I mean, thanks. That's very valuable information. I'll keep that in mind. It is kind of ironic that the closer to the head, the neck, like the back of the head, the safer we are. Like kind of like that. All right, Jukes.
Think of it like this. So my mouth, think of my mouth as like I have an ice cream cone, or a cone of light, like a flashlight. Think of my head as a flashlight, and the beam gets wider the farther it is away.
Right.
So if I'm looking back towards my body, right up next to my head, the beam is very narrow and I won't be able to hit anything right by my neck. But as it widens out, I'll be able to hit things farther behind me, you know what I mean?
Got it,
So you want to stay deep in my body, that way you're avoiding that beam as it widens, because the farther you get towards the back, the wider that beam is.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, as I turn, you can see my body, my torso is turning inward, my head is turning inward, and my tail is turning inward. So everything's turning inward to make a U shape. Now if you're towards the front of the U where the danger part is, you're less likely of getting hit than if you're on the back of the U. Because think of it as like I'm just drawing a line straight across that U. You know what I mean?
Got it. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
So, for your satisfaction, if you'd like to attempt to ride me to death.
Oh, okay. Brake checked.
I brake checked.
Okay.
You gotta be careful.
Not too
You've
far
served
up.
me.
Not too far up.
Well, just keep your eyes on the Rex. If the Rex stops, you gotta be ready to stop it on his notice, you know?
For sure.
Yes, Rex is angry. He is at 3 bleed.
Yeah.
Beginning of second with half stem. He's gonna try to nom you right now. Where'd he go? There he is.
Ah, wow. Again, the brake check.
I'm gonna keep doing it until you stop getting hit by it.
Yep, that's fair. I mean, I think I'm overly enthusiastic for the concept now. Where I'm like, be so far forward. Be forward all the time.
You can be forward, just be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's good to not be like parallel to the body, but be horizontal, because that way if they stop, you're just sitting there sideways, and you're like, "Ha, bitch, you can't hit me."
It's
You know
like
what I
a,
mean?
yeah,
Like that.
yeah,
But if you were like alongside me and you were that far forward, then your head is just peeking into my mouth, and it's
Right.
like, oh fuck.
it's like, there you go. Hook it up. So do you want to restart, or do you want to just keep going? I mean, we should just keep going. Yeah.
This is your kill, man. Hook me up. I don't feel too bad if you die. Just keep in mind, the only way I know how to play a Rex is by doing things that I hate seeing Rexes do, so that way.
Yeah. Oh. Dang.
I don't know what just hit you, but it looked like you ran through my mouth.
Yeah, I did a little bit too long of a sprint on the catching up to a non-Z-walk.
One way I try to mitigate that is I keep doing little, like, short taps. It's just when they're doing the non-Z-buck, I just short tap faster. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
sure. So it's always short tap.
Yeah. Nice, you didn't try to run right in. Fourth screen. I crouch, get deeper, and I'm lower to the ground.
Okay. Okay.
GG?
GG. You want to try it one more time from the top?
Sure.
Ooh, it's intense. It's a workout.
Yeah, it's definitely like an edge of your seat kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly. But that's how fighting Rexes should be, you know?
Mm-hmm. I swear to God, dude, when because I've been playing Dilo alone a lot.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
running around and I just see like a fucking Rex or a Rex family, dude. Heart starts pounding, my face gets all hot. I'm like, oh fuck yes, let's fucking go.
Yeah, boy.
It's exciting, dude. Siege doesn't do that for me anymore. It's
Yeah.
all out.
Alright, so jukes. Gotta work on my jukes.
I'm gonna try not to let you juke. Nice. That was really nice.
Fuck, fuck. Oh my god, okay.
Get that Z step. Keep
Yep,
that Z step on.
yep. No. I was too far back.
It is what it is. Do you want me to reset?
I think we should just practice at this point. Like, I just need practice. We should just continue through.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to reset if you don't want to. If you'd like to, of course. Feel free to reset.
I took that as you want the satisfaction of killing a fully healed Rex.
Yes. Yes. You're correct.
Trust me, I know the feeling. By the way, I've noticed while fucking around in deathmatch, the Z step with shift to adjust pretty much works with almost every carnivore. Watch out, Acro coming up on you.
Yeah, I see him.
It works with pretty much every ride. I've been using it on trikes. I've been using it on Sukos. I've been using it on fucking Sarahs. Sarahs that are dumb enough to not just fucking turn. You can juke out Acros too, it's just harder, but you gotta be facing them when you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on his ass, the guy. Z-step, careful, Acros break check.
Oh, fuck. Wow. That was interesting.
You wanna run through him? Move.
Okay.
Let me bring in a new Rex that doesn't have one acrobite on it.
For sure. I mean, that was good though. So in my last video, I got like 8 bites on an ambush on an acro. I think it's like 6 to bleed it all the way.
Sorry, what was that? You said, you got how many bites on an acro?
Like 8. And I think it's 6 to bleed it out, but then I juked it once and I was really happy. And I tried to juke it again and it did not work and I died.
Acros have an amazing turn radius, especially their Z-step.
Yeah.
Playing acros is actually really fun. I wiped a pack of fucking 12 Dilos with acro the
Wow.
other day.
Nice.
And not one of them actually landed a bite.
Wow. Okay.
It's basically playing connect the dots. You just run one down, kill it, Z-step in a circle, the one that was running behind you pulls away, and then it's just like, hello, motherfucker. T.
Yeah, alright. So the crouch one is just further up the body. Really?
You were way too far forward. Your feet were like in between my feet, like you were trying to,
Okay.
like I was teaching you how to ski.
Got it.
I was
Okay.
like, here, stand on my shoes, and you were like.
Alright. Okay. So go over here.
And this ride does work on uneven terrain. You just gotta be careful. And use your best judgment. Not everything I say is like definite in every situation, you know?
Right.
Alright, bring me them cheeks, Dilo boy.
Dope. Let's do it. Ah, alright.
Right into my chompers.
So that time I didn't juke enough at all.
Trust me, I do that a lot. Especially in deathmatch, like someone will be like fucking spawn killing and shit, and I'll be like, alright man, fucking 1v1 me already, and he'll be like, okay, bet, and I'll be cocky as fuck, and I'll be like, oh yeah, you can stay at trike, or you can do whatever you want.
Right.
And then I'll run in for the juke, and just not juke at all, and get insta-clapped, and just be humiliated.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Ah! Damn it. It's always the brake check.
When I stop, if it helps, it will help. Just Z turn inward towards my body a little bit, so you're at an angle, so you're not like
Okay.
parallel to my body, you know? Because
Yeah.
that time, like your shoulder was on my leg, how it should be, but you were facing forward, and I just looked down and snapped my head till I hit you. You know?
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I also want to use that as an opportunity to check my positioning. You know, like, so that I don't continue to have bad positioning.
Your positioning is great while moving. It's just while stopped.
You just have to turn in.
Well,
Or-
use your best judgment. If you're
Sure.
alongside in parallel, I would turn in. If you're too far back, I'd pull forward. If you're way too far on the left side, I'd like pull in more towards the like that hip pocket area.
All right. Yeah. Just like get into the best position possible, given that they're standing still right now. Okay. Oh, you have someone. Look out! Look out behind you! Behind you!
Oh, he's just saying hi.
Oh, okay. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, hold on one sec. Okay. Now I am ready. Wait, actually, sorry. Okay, now I am ready. Alright, are you, you ready?
Mm-hmm. I'm
All right.
ready.
Let's do it. Fuck. That roar always is shorter than I thought. Well,
Left hitbox lit. Well, money on the red. As I said.
where are we again? Where are
We're
you?
back. We're behind the fucking texture pads.
Texture pads, okay. I mean, yeah, what do you do if someone just doesn't juke, doesn't like lunge for you and just literally just turns?
So if you're heading straight towards them
Yeah.
and they don't juke at all,
Yep.
they just start turning.
Yep.
That's when you just fucking pull the fuck off. Or what you can do is start turning that way and then turn the other way and try to come around.
Start turning that way and then turn the other way and go around.
Yeah, so like to do it slowly, pretend you're the Rex
Yeah.
and you're
Alright.
facing me.
Yep.
So I'll start sprinting, and if you don't sprint at all, I'll
Yep.
just real quick pop a little S shape, like really fast. Not a big one, not an exaggerated one, but just to snap the mouse to the right for a second, just to turn my body, maybe like 1 or 2 steps, and then slam hard the other way, just to get them to turn their torso enough where I can get around them, because Rexes are slow.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Okey-doke.
I'm so proud of you right now.
No,
Oh.
I died.
Spoke a moment too soon.
I was too far outside. I wasn't in enough. And I saw that, but I didn't want to sprint, like, for some reason. Like, in my mind, I was like, oh, don't sprint. And I was like, fuck, but I'm so outside. But yeah. We'll get this. I'll get this.
Okay. Word of warning, this does not work on Gigas. Gigas have the most broken left hitbox in the world and you'll die.
Okay. Wow. Good to know.
Yeah, the most, I don't know about you, you said you clapped a family of Gigas, that amazes me. When I tend to avoid Gigas just because of how broken their hitboxes
Well,
are.
what I mean a family, I mean like several Subrexes and a Juvie. There's like multiple juvies, like a nest of gigas.
Okay.
They were
'Cause the
terrorizing
adults
me.
have fucking cancer.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a giga adult today, and I remembered what you said about not fighting. Sticky Utah has 2 things to say about gigas for Utahs, and they're only hit them on the right side tail, running in through the hip and then out through the tail, and only when they're turning right.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
And he's like, that is the one shot that you can get on a giga, and like if they're in crouch, and if they're not, then you can hit their right leg, but be very careful. But it's just, yeah, that's basically that. Ah, really?
My frames dropped. I wasn't on you.
Okay. I feel like, how is that perpendicular? Well, I mean, is perpendicular to the left leg?
You weren't. Just keep doing what you've been doing, because you've been doing a great job. It was just don't change what you're doing now.
For sure.
You died that one time. On my screen, it looked like you were a little far out, and my frame skipped like twice, and all of a sudden I was turned in a lot more than I thought I was, and then that got you.
Yeah.
Mr. Lizard, but my mind just tells me.
Okay.
That was fucking ridiculous. I just literally glanced to the left and bit, and you just fucking got munched.
Now that was far back on the left side of the left tail. So I think, yeah, maybe.
Towards the tail was towards the mouth.
Yeah, that's right. So even when I'm coming in, I should still be wary of that left side. Yeah. I guess, you know, my enthusiasm for being able to like be up on that thing needs to be tempered by the common knowledge that like if you're on the left side of the Rex's tail, you're gonna die.
You gotta remember, yes, it is fun to grab that blowtorch right around the base of the flame, but remember that there is a fucking flame there.
Yeah.
So
careful with that shit.
It will burn the shit out of you.
Really?
That was a nosy turn left turn. On my screen, it didn't look like you were that deep into it.
Okay. Because in my screen, I feel like my shoulder was like really in between your legs.
No, this is stamina. You don't have a health bar in this game. Your screen just gets gradually more bloody. And then you have blood droplets here that show how much bleed you have. 1, 2, and 3. If you want actual numbers, you'll have to check your stat screen, which will show your health on the bottom. Your like stats, like broken leg, bleed, and all that. And it'll show numbers and like how many damage ticks per second you have. But you can't access that in Sandbox for some reason.
Okay.
How the fuck?
Okay.
You just got smacked by that left side broken hitbox again.
Yeah.
Try juking, or not juking. Keep doing the juke that you're doing, but when you run around, because for some reason the game really fucking hates you on the left side.
Yeah.
Try running a more exaggerated circle around my tail and coming in on the right side of the tail.
Got
Not
it.
wide enough that I can turn right and then chomp you, but like alongside the right side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I've been trying to. It's just when I turn around quickly to your face, it just puts me in that left turn circle already. So it's like, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna start changing speeds. It took me like several days to be able to ride the Rex all the way to death, so don't be discouraged.
Okay. I think I was too far in at that point. I think I like ran into your body a little bit too much. What did it look like on your screen?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
I feel like I ran too far in to